Welcome to the CPM Customer Success Podcast, where we help Office of Finance leaders create an exact solution to enhance their corporate performance without spending countless nights and weekends in the office. Hi, I'm your host, Andy Smetana from Nova Advisory. Nova Advisory is a 100% OneStream professional services diamond implementation partner. We help OneStream customers and prospective OneStream customers get the most out of their OneStream investment. And speaking of getting the most out of your OneStream investment, we have a special download for you to help you make the best CPM investment decision for your organization. You can check that out now at the Nova Advisory's website, novaadvisory.com/podcast, and download our free CPM customer success software evaluation criteria and selection workbook. Each of the criteria is described in more detail in an episode of CPM Customer Success, and the workbook identifies each episode that will help you explore deeper what makes OneStream unique as compared to other CPM solutions. It will guide you through your CPM decision process, and that workbook is free to listeners, so check that out now. So in today's episode, we are going to focus on financial forecasting and the numerous ways financial forecasting, if done well, drives value for your organization. So let's start by defining what is financial forecasting. Simply put, it is the process to predict a company's future financial performance. It leverages historic data, current market trends, and anticipated variables to provide actionable insights into revenues, expenses, cash flows, and more. But financial forecasting, it's more than just predicting numbers. It's about enabling strategic decisions, ensuring alignment across departments, and helping organizations stay resilient in an ever-changing environment. Why is all that important? First off, forecasting drives smarter decision-making. It helps finance leaders determine whether to invest in expansions, scale back operations, or even reallocate resources to more critical areas. Second off, it supports adaptability. In today's volatile business landscape, the ability to quickly pivot is a game changer. And a good forecast will provide the data and information needed to act swiftly and confidently. And finally, it builds credibility. An accurate and timely forecast inspires true trust among stakeholders, from anywhere from your board members to investors to your own finance team. If done right, financial forecasting isn't just a finance function, it's a strategic advantage. So now that we know why forecasting matters, why it's important, let's talk about the common challenges organizations face, the ones that make financial forecasting feel more like a guessing game than an actual business strategy. And first, let's discuss data silos. So data silos occur when information is stored in separate systems or different departments that don't communicate effectively. So imagine trying to create a forecast when your sales data is in one system, maybe a CRM, your operational data is in other systems, and your financial data is locked up yet into another tool. Consolidating all that financial information, all that fragmented data, it becomes a huge task. And the result, you end up with inconsistent metrics, you end up with duplicate efforts, and a lack of a unified view of your business. Next is manual processes. So many finance teams rely on Excel even today in 2025, or other spreadsheet software for their forecasting. While spreadsheets can be powerful, they're error-prone. Humans are involved, which inevitably leads to errors. So copy-pasting data errors, reconciling mismatched numbers, and creating version control issues, all those can lead to serious inaccuracies of your information. And a recent study showed that 88% of spreadsheets contain at least one error, which absolutely floored me. But if you stop and think about all the times you find errors yourself, it's a pretty eye-opening stat. For finance teams, even a small error in a formula could have a massive impact. and that could result in flawed forecasts that ripple throughout your organization. Then there's the issue of outdated insights. When forecasts are built on historical or static data, they often fail to reflect the real-time market conditions or operational changes that your organization is experiencing. And by the time that forecast is finalized, the information may already be outdated, rendering it less effective for decision making. And finally, we have accuracy challenges. When forecasts are inaccurate, they can lead to misallocated resources. For example, overestimating demand might result in overproduction and excess inventory, while underestimating demand could mean lost revenue opportunities. These challenges, data silos, manual processes, outdated insights, and inaccurate information, they're not just frustrating, they also limit your ability to operate effectively in a fast-paced world. So how do we address all of these issues? That's where the right platform and expertise comes into play. So let me now share a success story about a leading animal nutrition company that faced many of the challenges we've just described. This organization operates in over 90 countries. They manage a complex global supply chain for their products. And before implementing OneStream, their finance team was overwhelmed by inefficiencies. They had fragmented data across multiple regions and systems. For example, in their financial reports, one region couldn't easily integrate their financial information reports with another region's information, which blew my mind. But their forecasting process, they relied heavily on spreadsheets, which led to low and slow reporting cycles, which limited their time for analyzing the information. They also lacked real-time insights. So by the time they generated a consolidated forecast, the numbers were already outdated, which made it difficult to respond quickly to changes in market demand. When they adopted the OneStream platform, the transformation was truly remarkable. First, they reduced their reporting cycles by 50%. What used to take them 10 days now only takes them 5 days. This gave the finance team valuable time to focus on more strategic initiatives, such as improving forecast information. Second off, they improved their forecast accuracy significantly with that freed up time and focus. By integrating predictive analytics, they identified key demand trends and adjusted their supply chain strategies accordingly. The accuracy of their sales forecast increased by over 20%, which directly impacted their bottom line. And third, they eliminated silos by unifying their data and processes. With OneStream, all the regional data flows now into one single platform, which provides consistent and up-to-date insights across their organization. And these changes didn't just provide or improve their forecasting process, they fully shifted the role of finance in the organization from reactive number crunchers to proactive strategists. Their success underscores the potential of combining advanced technology with a clear vision for financial transformation. So at this point, you might be wondering, how exactly can OneStream help your organization? OneStream is more than just a platform, it's a game changer for finance teams. OneStream's unified financial planning, budgeting, forecasting, and reporting all exist in one place, in one platform. So there's no more jumping between systems or worrying about the data inconsistency and inaccuracy issues we described in previously in this segment. OneStream brings all that information together so your entire organization is working from the same playbook. With OneStream, your forecasts are powered by real-time data, which means you're not only making decisions based on last quarter's numbers, you're using the current actionable insights to stay ahead of the curve. OneStream incorporates machine learning and AI capabilities to help you identify patterns and anticipate trends. This gives you a competitive edge as you adjust your strategies before market conditions will shift. So as we wrap up today's episode, remember that accurate financial forecasting, it's more than just a finance function. It's a strategic advantage. With the OneStream platform and with Nova Advisory, at your side, you can overcome the challenges of forecasting and unlock extraordinary value for your organization. So thanks for joining today's episode of CPM Customer Success. Reminder to check out that CPM Customer Success CPM software evaluation criteria to guide you through your CPM decision. The OneStream capabilities we've been describing in CPM Customer Success, we dive deeper into those criteria and map that back within the workbook so you can check out more detail as we go through each episode and describe each area of OneStream. Check that out now at Nova Advisory's website, novaadvisory.com/podcast, and download our free CPM Customer Success software evaluation criteria and selection workbook. Thanks again for listening, and I'll catch you next week for another episode of CPM Customer Success Podcast. And until then, aim higher and forecast smarter.